Yes, there is a word of caution. If you've got a short neck, it would seem as if your head is hanging in the air, especially if you're wearing black. Not kidding you, it actually seems like that. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shubha Joshi and this channel is all about enhancing your style, behavior and confidence. And why am I here today? Because winter is near and autumn is already here, and that rhymes. Well, so today I'm really excited about this video because I am going to share with you the trends of autumn and winter 2025-2026. And just as I do every year, this is another seasonal trend video so that you can pick the right clothes, accessories and the right style for yourself. By the way, just want to tell you all that I have been a little away from YouTube and from you guys, but now I'm going to be more regular in posting my videos, so stay tuned and do not miss any videos. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Here I come.
Okay, let's start with the colors. And black has always been there, but I'm not going to talk about black today because brown is the new black. Of course, according to your undertone, you can pick the right tint or tone or shade of brown. However, brown is, all in all, it's really trending. For instance, you can pair it with tan trousers, with a mocha sweater, or go bold with a deep chocolate coat. If I were to pick, I would go for a monochromatic look. It looks effortlessly chic and it gives that sense of understated power. So brown on brown layering makes you look slimmer and a monochromatic look makes you look taller as well. So if you're someone who has a classic elegant taste, you can go with this one. Else you can have higher contrast and you can also add some prints. I'll talk about it towards the end. So stay tuned, do not go anywhere. And yes, the next one is the Oxblood red. This one is a velvety deep red, it has a beautiful sheen to it and it's undeniably rich in its appeal. Burgundy and wine reds, these have been there in the winter palette, but for 2025-26 autumn winter collections, the Oxblood is trending more. Think of it as red's most defined and confident cousin, especially when it comes to leather jackets and coats. It works brilliantly for evening wear, all outerwears and layering, even in case of accessories like your bags and footwear. It looks amazing. The next category is fabrics. One is the really trending ones is suede. It's subtle, sophisticated, rare to find, which makes it even more desirable. And suede in beige, brown, tan. Now this trend that I have been saying is not only on the runways but also in the American market and the Indian market. I just returned from the US, so I saw the trends in New York and Florida, and that's one thing that I would like to share with you. Another fabric that's trending is fur. Of course, fall leather and fur continues to rule, adding that edge and polish to any outfit. Definitely it depends on the kind of weather you are experiencing. If it's really cold in your country, in your city, then you can go for the full fur coat. If not, then at least you can have something that's around the level like this one. It also depends on your personality. Maybe you're someone who doesn't like to create drama, not even a single bit. You're a very simple person, so you can definitely ignore that. You can go with the suede option. I personally think that winter is the time where you can flaunt these fabrics and colors and styles and create the best looks. And ladies, you can definitely try fur. Let's talk about the next category, which is patterns and prints. Checks are back, not alone though, because they are here along with plaids. Plaids is something that I really like wearing, and I'm so glad that they are here again. Here there's a word of caution. If you are a large scale person, go with a larger scale prints and patterns. You are someone who's small in their stature, then go with the smaller prints and patterns. Now these checks and plaids are perfect for skirts for women, and did I really need to mention women? Men are not wearing skirts yet. Plaids are also good for trousers, so this is for men and also women. What am I doing? Trousers can be worn by both.
Yes, that's true.
Checks and plaids are great for both men and women. And these coats and overcoats. Another print that is trending is the animal print. Leopard and tiger and cow. If I have to pick one, I'd say the leopard, because it's brown and it's trending more. So those who want to bring the touch of wild confidence in them, go with the animal prints. Okay, let's talk about the styles now. High necks have always been there and they continue to trend this season. All the turtlenecks, the high necks in coats and sweaters. Yes, there is a word of caution. If you've got a short neck, then try to either fold it downwards so that it does not cover your entire neck. If you cover the entire neck, then it would seem as if your head is hanging in the air, especially if you're wearing black. I'm not kidding you, it actually seems like that.
But why?
Because your neck needs to be a little bit visible, especially if you've got a short neck. High necks are best for people who have a long neck. However, if you like wearing it, fold it downwards, or you can bring it inwards according to your neck. And in all these coats and overcoats, you can flip the collar upwards, make it a standing collar, create a high neck look. That looks amazing. Chef's kiss to it. I have always loved the standing collar in coats. It creates that Sherlock Holmes look.
We'll start with the riding crop.
I like looking like a detective. This needs to be cut. The next one is wearing hats. I know a lot of you don't like wearing them, maybe because you're very particular about your hair. However, I'd really recommend you to have at least one, specifically the newsboy cap. The options that you have are black or brown. Of course, this season it's more brown, so go with the chocolate brown, or you can have one in plaid. Ladies, you can also try the newsboy cap. Now the third thing is introducing scarves. Men can have more solids, and if you want to introduce prints, I've already talked about. And now it's the footwear. One that's really been trending is a pair of loafers, and not just any loafer, but the ruched loafers. It could be with the tassels or without the tassels. A lot of clients of mine, they don't like wearing pure leather, so you can go with the vegan or the faux leather in chocolate brown or Oxblood. They are comfortable, they are stylish, and they make a great switch from your classic flats or sneakers. Be it women or men, these ruched loafers, they are super trending. And not to forget, the boots haven't gone anywhere. Chelsea in Suede is super trending. Wear it with your skirts, your plaid skirts. And gentlemen, you can create a formal or a casual look with the boots. So I'm not saying that you should skip your shoes with laces. Of course, Oxford is something I always ask my clients to have, especially if they have to go for a formal event. However, if you want to have something that's more versatile, then boots could be one of them. So that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe and like. And the next video that you should watch is this.